first deck tech is going to be on blue-black zombies. Hope you guys enjoy it. First card is Army of the Damned. It's a 7-drop sorcery. Put 13 2/2 black zombie creature tokens on the battlefield tapped. Flashback for 10. My first creature is a Cemetery Reaper. It's a 3-drop zombie. Other zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. Tap 3 mana, tap Cemetery Reaper, exile target creature card from a graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield. My next creature is a Digraph Ghoul. He's 1 black mana. Digraph Ghoul enters the battlefield tapped. He's a 2/2 creature. My first instant is a Dismember. It is a 3-drop, and the 2 black can be paid with either 2 life or 2 black mana. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. My next instant is Dream Twist. Its cost is 1 island. Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, and flashback for 2. I also run In the Strengths of the Dead. It is 4 cost enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is half the number of zombies you control, rounded down. I replaced my Doom Blades with Go for the Throats. They are still a 2 cost, but they're destroy target non-artifact creature instead of destroy target non-black creature. One of my higher mana cost creatures is a Grave Titan. He costs 6 mana. He is a 6/6 Death Touch. Whenever Grave Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, put 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. My first legendary creature is a Grim Corpseborn. He is a 5 mana cost zombie warrior. Grim Corpseborn enters the battlefield tapped and doesn't untap during your untap step. Sacrifice another creature, untap, and put a +1/+1 counter on Grim. Whenever he attacks, destroy target creature defending player controls, then put another +1/+1 counter on him. My first and only artifact is a Trepanation Blade. Whenever equipped creature attacks, defending player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. The creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each card revealed this way. That player puts the revealed cards into his or her graveyard, equipped for 2. My last creature is an Undead Alchemist. He is a 4 cost 4/2. If a zombie you control would deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from his or her library, exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield. My last sorcery is Increasing Confusion. 1 island, pay X. Target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If Increasing Confusion was cast from a graveyard, that player puts twice that many cards into his or her graveyard instead. Flashback for the same as his normal casting cost. I run 9 unhinged swamps and 10 unhinged islands. For uncommon lands, I have Drown Catacombs. It comes in tapped unless I control an island or swamp. Tap, add a blue or a black mana to my mana pool. Alright, that's all for my deck video. The next few cards I have are going to be sideboard cards, and some of them haven't come out yet. They're going to be coming out in Dark Ascension. So like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will have my blue-white video out here in the next week.